We're back with pile 3. Pile 3. Oh, okay. So for you, it feels like there's this energy of hunting, being hunted by the same types of thoughts, energies. Spirit is saying like you probably feel like there's like this poltergeist energy around you, but it's really a figment of your imagination. You all seem to be the type of spirits who have been warriors many times in this lifetime, and you keep running into people who keep trying to face up with you. And as dynamic as you are, you keep having to explain your gifts, explain who you are. And other people seem to have you around because they want validation. Spirit is showing that. They want validation, and you are like one of the most perfect people to give it to them because they trust you. They trust what you say, but they're going to tell you something else. They're going to tell you that they really trust your words, and they feel like you are somebody who can help them to reach success in some kind of way. You'll hear that. But at the end of the day, this person is really fighting and struggling with maintaining a certain facade that they've been putting on, a certain mask they've been putting on. So Spirit is saying if you've been feeling like there's a reason why you're feeling uncertain about this love connection, I feel like that's the cornerstone of 3 is their love relationships. And I see multiple here. You could be polyamorous. You could be somebody who loves an open relationship. You could be somebody who loves your freedom. But Spirit is saying no matter what, you got to trust the way that you're wanting to do things. But honesty is all this mostly important here. Other people may be fighting against the way that you're thinking. They may be butting heads with the way that you're doing things. But that's fine. That shows that you're going into the right direction by going in the other way. By going to the other direction. The reason why I say that is because you got the success card coming up here. That shows you putting your energy all up into your education, into your business plans, into making yourself stronger financially within your credit, your financials, all that good stuff. And all you're looking for, it looks like, is you want to show that you have really grown. You're wanting to show that you really are doing it, that you really are making it happen. You know, and it may feel like, yeah, the successes are up and down. They come and go. But you all are healers in this pile right here also. You're healers who are also learning how to do things differently. Your success is coming and it's already happened, but you have this energy of like Saturn, of this very serious planetary energy around you that seems to be trying to make you do things more in a conventional way. I would say mix it up. If there's an element of how you want things to be, well, incorporate that. You don't have to do it all one way. And even though I see there's an older woman here who has a whole lot to say, she's really wanting to protect you. Sometimes she has a tendency to enable you to not challenge yourself, to not go after the things that you want. And I'm here to tell you to not let this doorway of opportunity within, like, I see 6 weeks time of now, and within 6 weeks, it's going to be specific for certain people how this is going to unfold. Like, it's going to happen in a specific way, but there's something that you applied for that you don't think that you're going to get. Spirit is saying to let go of not thinking that you can get this thing, because you can. Okay, let me see on my crystal. Yeah, there's light at the end of this tunnel. With all this fighting, with all of this like headbutting with this opposite energy, you can bet within this 6 week worth of time, you'll be like graduating, and you're going to feel like you have just conquered the world, and you're going to feel so much lighter. So yeah, let this situation turn into something that's going to actually benefit you. And you know, if it's not really working for some of you all, then you know, you might be ready to drop it. Just have your plans ready, Spirit says. That's important. New vision for you, group number 4. Group number 4, new vision. We've got this one also, friendships, and we've got control. Now, what I'm feeling about this new vision is that there's a new vision that has to do with taking, I'm going to have to speed this reading up before it goes dead. Wow. You have really been imagining like a really huge vision for yourself. And I want to say I commend you for even allowing yourself to do that. You're in an environment where you don't feel like you belong, where you don't or may not feel like you are a part of it. You know, you may not feel like you're being heard, and you may feel like you're only there to learn lessons, and harsh lessons at that. But this position that you're sitting in now, that you're, using your brain like immensely, it looks like here, trying to really make things be extra perfect, extra spiffy, extra clean. But what it's also doing is it's stopping you connecting with other people, because some of you all have gone off and just gone into plain old hermit mode. And I love hermit mode. But it's time for you to take advantage of this new doorway, gateway that's opened up for you. And even though it feels like you need to direct things into a more controlled way with this business, with these ideas, with this new writing, with this new fun, and these skills that you are trying to memorize right now. Really what's happening, your family, your friends, people that love you, they're wondering about you. So some of you all, I hear the energy of, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. I don't know if I can handle this. You're going through a dark night of the soul. Your new vision is of you going through the dark night of the soul. Parts of you, layers of you are clearing away. You may not know how to handle this. You're trying to control it. Take that time off from work that you have and have some fun, play, laugh. Take a bath, play, laugh, dance. Pull out some markers. Go get you a coloring book from the dollar store. Get you a coloring book out the closet. Go color with some children. Go have you a good time. Spirit is telling you it's time for you to play and to let loose and to have fun. This is group 4. Your crystal is going to be the Lemurian crystal. Okay, it's telling me to tell you that you all can raise your energy up above these circumstances, this divorce stuff, these people at work who are playing games, polarization games, me against you, red against black, and white against that. And this is your time to shine. You need to laugh and let go of the control. Put a small plan in place, but play and let go of the control. All right, 5, quickly. 5. We've got the Master. Okay, meditation helps you right now. Mercury Retrograde's coming up. You're experiencing your creativity in a whole new way. You're experiencing your insights in a whole new way. You're going after things that you've been writing in your journals for years. You've been imagining taking a leap on this new sort of business, this charity, connecting with your environment in ways that have to do with getting out into nature before you go off and do more alone stuff. Before you go off and completely be the hermit, Spirit is telling me to tell you to look at what is being extinguished from your life, what wants to leave. Consider it. It may be a good thing. It may not be a bad thing. It may be a good thing to let some of these things pass. Also, some of the people that are talking to you and telling you how they're feeling about you, getting back in contact with you after so many years, this is happening within a 3-week period of time for you all, group 5. This is Spirit telling me to tell you to not take everybody's word as it is being said to you, and to be very discerning and to ask yourself, what is it? What is in this for me? What is in this for me? What's in this for me? Because if you're coming out of this hermit aloneness state to be around people who are just going to be trying to take, this could be fraud also. Keep your stuff safe. Lock your stuff up. Tighten up your security. Nothing to be afraid of, but I just see that some of you all are free spirits in this deck right here, in this pile of 5, and you need to tighten up your organization skills right now so you can stop feeling like you've got a heavy burden on your back. This is going to allow you to be more in the moment, be more in nature, be more appreciative of the things that you've already been receiving. And I see a best friend, somebody is trying to get in contact with you from on the other side. This could also be somebody's grandmother or sister. I see a guy also who is coming up as well, who's really telling you, I love you. These are ancestors and angels that are saying, planning is better than just going with your feeling. I don't care who comes along, what they're looking like, what they're talking about. Have you together. Make sure you have a backup plan also. Okay. Now, for my pile 6, I know you all got a crystal. Pile 6. I'm going to read the rose quartz crystal ball here also. That says, your softness, the softness about you is helping you go through this change here. Being easier about how life is unfolding to you. Meditating, dancing, looking at your mind like a blank screen and projecting onto it what you want your life to be about. I see many of you all going to somebody who's a professional, maybe a therapist, life coach, a psychic, somebody you work with ongoing, because you're going through massive change and there's massive opportunities, doorways opening up for you. And there's a lot of this stigmatism of thinking, like, I don't know if it's all up in your thoughts subconsciously, but I feel like it's somewhere you don't even know it's playing, that you can't be successful, that you'll never have anything because somebody told you this when you were younger. Somebody told you this between the ages of 0 and 7. And in your environment, that was playing. So it's constantly playing in you. So when you go forward and you're trying to really make these leaps toward this relationship working, imagining this person coming into your life, your dreams coming true, not only with love, but with your business, not only with your business, with the type of work you do, not only with the type of work you do, but with your creative efforts and giving birth. Also, I'm seeing marriage. I'm also seeing baby, having heart and mind be connected. I'm having a epiphany here, which shows that you all are dating this mystery lover who is on the fence about having a child, who's on the fence about having a family, and it looks like, there's just more talk than action. There's going to be somebody else that comes along here. I'm going to pull another card, because this person that is there talking all this stuff about what they're going to do and all that, just listen, because are they really doing it? Or are they just talking shit? Or are they actually doing it? Are they taking the steps to actually do what they said they were going to do? Or are they just telling you stuff, following you around, being your shadow? They really don't care whether you come or go, whether you're here or there, whether you disappear or not. This is somebody who is a bit of an opportunist, and they're looking for somebody that they can get, some stuff that they can get. They're trying to, work on themselves through tapping into what you have. So some of you may feel hurt by this. You were told that you were the only one and you're the most magical creature in the world, and that's all true. But this may not be for you. There's something better, because what you've been imagining and what you've been getting is a whole nother story. I feel like there's change underway for you, and that change has to do with coffee. I see coffee, I see tea, I see a meeting of minds. And I see this happening at the end of next month. This is coming as a result of you sitting down, I feel like, and really coming to terms with the fact that you're ready to change the process of your life, change the way that things are happening, so that way things stop happening by chance. And you'll be able to know when things are going to happen and change. And also knowing when to go with the flow versus when not to go with the flow. And then the other thing I'm seeing is you all are trying to get several stages more, several elements more of education under your belt. You're wanting everything to be just right because you don't want to rely on anybody else anymore. The consciousness card comes up also because it's saying, yes, this is a good time to be at peace with how things are. So no more complaining, but send peace and love into your environment and let the universe know you are glad about what came through. And now you are ready for the change, spiritually ready for the change. Looks like you all are going through a dark night of the soul also and wiping your slate clean. Just sit down and take inventory, Spirit says. Take inventory, and the crystal is a beautiful crystal that someone special gave me also, and this is spirit crystal. And this one happens to be an amethyst spirit crystal. So your spirit guides, your angels most of all I'm seeing in 6, they're saying, call us to get through this time where you feel like everything is just all up on your back. I want you to see the truth for what it is and to do more breathing and taking it easy than what you've been doing. Stop worrying. Things are going to end up being better than you could have ever imagined. Spirit Quartz group. So that's it. I'm closing out before this reading cuts off. Last thing, bonus. If you listen to this whole reading and you may feel like you need to listen to more than one group, you may feel like you need to listen to 3 groups. This is for the Starseed group here. I didn't have you all listed, but this is a message for those of you all who recognize that you are more than just your body. There's 2 cards for you. And one of them is the source, reminding you that you are the source. The source is coming through you. Nothing to be afraid of at this time during a so-called pandemic. Listen to your inner voice because that is leading. That is taking prominence over all that's happening, even with all these different, bonuses and checks and stimuluses and all this stuff coming out. Your inner voice. You're already connected to the source. You cannot hide from that. That's something that is going to be an absolute thing. You can bet on that. If you're looking for connecting with your psychic intuition or mediumship skills, I do have a psychic mediumship course. You can check out the link below. But I also have another course which is for intuitive tarot. And if you're interested in learning to read intuitive tarot for yourself or for others, and you want an entire course about it, and you want to hear about what I have, check out my masterclass below. I'd love to talk to you more about both of these things because this is stuff that I love doing. And it has helped me to get so much traction and insight and clarity in my life. Being as airy as I could be, I've learned how to be grounded more, how to be more in my power, how to trust my way over other people's ways, and to stand in my own truth. So this is what this is about, you starseeds. Listen to your inner voice, stand in your power. And I see you all building a collaborative, a group of many of you who come together and work together to help heal the world, doing light work, doing dark work, whatever it is you're doing, if you call the word light or dark, because ether, they say, is dark matter, dark energy. When you see outer space, it looks dark, so we could call it dark or light energy. Being dark like me is not a bad thing. I am a beautiful soul just like you all are. Okay, so don't get caught up on the polarization of somebody being Republican, Democrat, somebody being independent versus this or that, being a man or a woman, being a this or that. You are all source, the source, the source. And if you can look at your family in that light, if you can listen to your inner voice as times get tough, as you're all jammed together, some of y'all like sardines up in one unit, in one dwelling, You know, this is when it's time to play, to have fun, find ways to tap into your joy. You don't have to have anybody else do it with you, but you do it, and it's going to lead you all to much success. Okay? So, whatever it is you do, go outside, pick a rock up off the ground. Pick you something out of nature and take it home, and remember that source is in everything. Source is in you. Source is everywhere. And go ahead and start that collaborative idea building and generating, because the universe is looking for you all to tap into who you are and to keep sharing it with the world. Take care of you first, though. So, yeah, that was it. That was the extra group. If you chose that one, and I know it takes a lot of courage, seeming courage to do this. That's why the yellow is around this. So, yellow and also the green and the black. The black, meditation. Meditate. Start your day off with breathing. Start your day off with intending what it is you want to do. Start your day off with envisioning what it is that you came to do. And be easy about it. Stop feeling desperate. Love is going to come. Love is already there with you, but you do not want to match up with love when you're feeling desperate, because that's the type of person that you're going to attract. It's another desperate person. And oh God, nobody wants to do that, do they? Okay, no. You don't want to do that. So, courage. You've got to pull up the courage. Put your big girl, boy, man and woman panties on. Get them on. And, intend. Shoot your arrow in the direction where you want to go. All you got to do is intend it. That's the beginning of getting something to happen. You just got to intend and say it. I intend to have courage to get these things done. So your solar plexus, and then also I want you to work on that heart energy and breathing. That's it. And you see how this flower is growing through the crack. Well, a lot of you all have been told you could never do this, you can't do that, you'll never amount to this and that. Guess what? You will, and you are. So it's time. It's time to go ahead and get it done. And you don't have to do it hard. There's a lot of people right now that are going to be upset because they have been working hard for it, y'all. But y'all star seeds, y'all know better. Postponing, taking your time, looking at your own vision versus what is going on outside and around you to create the world you want. That's what you all are supposed to be doing. So for everybody here, star seeds, especially if you're looking at this last pile, it's getting out to nature, standing in the grass, barefooted, for real, Spirit says. Put your hand on a tree, touch a blade of grass. Go and give something to nature. Many of you have been taking a lot out of nature. Go put something back in nature. And breathe. And when you're breathing, Spirit is saying to make sure that your breathing is not obstructed, because that's a part of the trick. You all need to be breathing good, fresh air, not with the mask on all day, 24/7. It's like a woman trying to wear a sports bra all day long, morning, noon, and night, 24/7, especially if it cuts all into your sides and stuff, then good luck. That's where people say cancer and all those blockages and stuff come from you're not getting any circulation. So, yeah. Sit, breathe, circulate your energy. Everything that appears to be wrong can be moved around and cleared by you getting right with yourself. Postponement is necessary. It's a gift for many of you all right now, because you needed the reason and the courage to step out there. Now, with the prosperity that has been attracted to you more than ever, you can absolutely know that the world is waiting for you to come out with your thing, whatever that thing is. I don't care if so-and-so doesn't believe in it either. Bye. It's time for you to do you. It's time for you to do you. Star seeds also. Your sexual energy This could be for anybody in here. Your sexual energy. Don't be afraid of it. Breathe in with me and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. A little fire breathing. And this is for divine wisdom. And breathe in, and if and when you feel your pulse in your fingers, you'll feel a little pulsing. Hold this position until you feel the little pulses in your fingertips. It lets you know your energy's been circulated. And then do it with both hands. Spirit is telling me to tell you. Head up, sitting straight, breathing in the messages of this reading. Fingers together. Unless you can't, do the best you can. Fingers together like this, lightly touching. Divine wisdom. And then, just be open to it, because the source has divine messages for you all. And they did come through this reading. That's what you needed to know right now. Star seeds. The main message for you is it's time. It's time you snap out of it. You don't have the luxury to just stay completely asleep. You know too much. So, with that being said, I'm going to say peace to you. You'll know I'm Queen Sarita. And it's about time that you allow yourself to take things to the next level. If there's anything that appears to be trying to stop or impede that process, it's only to help you to push forward that much more. And do it looking like that. Or do it looking like this. Or do it like this with your curiosity. Also, Spirit says, do it like this. And when you do this, make sure you're literally not far from the ground, okay? I don't want you to hurt yourselves. Do it like that.